And they're off for the Grade 1 Ladbrokes King George VI chase. And Frodon towards the outside goes forward together with Asterion Forlonge on the inside. Minella Indo between those two. Clan des Obeaux is stalking, racing in fourth position as they rise over the first fence, at which Tornado Flyer made a slight mistake. The back marker is St. Calvados, and they go already onto the ditch, which is the second. Minella Indo and Frodon in the air together. The Chantry House wasn't that fluent, and there was a mistake at the back of the field by St. Calvados as they now make the turn to go into the back straight. So on the inside, Minella Indo. On the outside, Frodon. And these two are now in front by about 4 lengths to Asterion Forlonge the Grey, who races alongside Clan des Obeaux. And then Chantry House, a break of a couple of lengths to Lostintranslation as they make the run to go down the back straight and on now towards fence number 3. And as they do so, it will be Frodon who has the lead there to Minella Indo, who was over in second in what is already a well-strung out field. Then Clan des Obeaux on the outside of Asterion Forlonge and Chantry House. A break then of 2.5 lengths to Lostintranslation. Then Mr. Fisher as they go over the second one down the back straight. Last but one was Tornado Flyer, and the back marker is St. Calvados. And now they go towards the fifth, which is the second of the open ditches. And Frodon and Bryony Frost had the lead there by about 2 lengths. A mistake on the inside by Mr. Fisher. Sean Bowen sent up into the air there out of the saddle, but he's still in the race, and he's last but one as they take the final fence taken down the back straight, all safely over, and all jumped that one well. So it's Frodon now who has the lead, but they're beginning to pack up in behind with Minella Indo racing into the turn in second, and Clan des Obeaux is in third. Chantry House plotting a wide course in a share of 4 with Asterion Forlonge the Grey up against the inside rail. Just a length away then is Lostintranslation. A length and a half to the inside, Mr. Fisher, followed by Tornado Flyer, and the back marker is St. Calvados. Into the home straight through 1/3 distance. Frodon, last year's winner, comes towards the next, and he was quick in the air, and he led by a length and a half to the Gold Cup winner, Minella Indo, over in second. The dual winner of the King George, Clan des Obeaux, in third, Asterion Forlonge in fourth, and out wide Chantry House, followed by Lostintranslation as they go over fence number 8, and Frodon's lead was about a length and a half. A little awkward in the air was Asterion Forlonge. Onto what will be the final fence in the circuit's time, and Frodon comes to it, still holding this advantage of a length and a half over Minella Indo over in second as they come up past the stands with a circuit to go in the Ladbrokes King George, and Minella Indo moving up now on the inside, eyeballing Frodon. 2 lengths away is Clan des Obeaux. Then on the inside, Asterion Forlonge. A further length and a half back to Lostintranslation. Chantry House off the bit as they pass the stands, ridden into that turn by Nico de Boinville. And then Tornado Flyer on the outside of Mr. Fisher, and still the back marker and quite wide is St. Calvados. 1 circuit down, 1 circuit to go, 9 more fences to take. Frodon once again establishes a clear lead. Frodon comes now towards fence number 10, his advantage extending to 2 lengths over Minella Indo over in second, and Minella Indo ridden along for the first time by Rachel Blackmore. On that one's outside, Clan des Obeaux, and then Asterion Forlonge as they take another open ditch, and Frodon was very good there. He stood a long way off that, and he leads by 2 lengths to Clan des Obeaux, moving up now on the outside of Asterion Forlonge in second and third. Looks as though Frodon now just getting a bit of a breather as they go into that turn with a mile to go. They're queuing up in behind. So it's Frodon now by just over a length to Clan des Obeaux in second. Lostintranslation around the outside of Minella Indo, who's lost the rail. Asterion Forlonge pushing up towards that one's inside. Tornado Flyer is next. They head down the back straight. Chantry House, who's been off the bit now for about half a mile and still appears to be struggling to hold his position, with Mr. Fisher on the inner and St. Calvados out very wide. And again, very slow as Chantry House. He's immediately pulled up. Chantry House pulled up as they approach fence number 13. On then towards the 13th, and Frodon still holds sway. His lead there was a length and a half. In second, Clan des Obeaux, and now they set their sights on the final open ditch. fence number 14 in the King George, and Frodon still has this lead of a length and a half. Again, he jumps the ditch really well to Obeaux in second. On the wide outside, St. Calvados now has moved into third, followed by Asterion Forlonge as they go over the final fence down the back, and it's all changed. Tailing off at the back of the field, Minella Indo, who looks well and truly held, and St. Calvados now moves right round the outside of runners and takes the lead from stablemate Obeaux in second. Tornado Flyer now in third around the outside of Asterion Forlonge. Frodon may have checked out. He's back now to fifth position, but he in turn is 6 lengths clear of Mr. Fisher, who is tailed off. So too is Lostintranslation, and this is the third from home, and Obeaux has now moved through to share it with St. Calvados, followed by Tornado Flyer on the wide outside, Asterion Forlonge on the inner, down towards the second last, Obeaux, joined now by Tornado Flyer on the near side, and Danny Mullins as they race on now down towards the final fence in the King George, and it's Tornado Flyer who's going for the huge shock. He leads now Asterion Forlonge, his stablemate Willie Mullins 1 and 2 as they cross over the last. Asterion Forlonge is down at the final fence, and it is Tornado Flyer who will give Willie Mullins only a second win in the King George. Tornado Flyer wins for Danny Mullins. In second, Obeaux. In third place was St. Calvados. In fourth was Frodon, and in fifth, Lostintranslation. The only 5 to get home in a dramatic King George.